Another video from the ward, I'm sorry, episode 3, which I'm very excited about, the art of Ghost, how they made the new Ghost, because I think they fucked it up in the new games of Call of Duty, because Ghost is not a character that you love or learn to have sympathy for, because in Modern Warfare 2, you know, he died for you, he was kind of like your best friend, he tried to save you and he didn't make it. But this time they just went with, yeah, it's Ghost, you will love him. You know, there was no reason for you to like him, to love him. The sentences he had, they were cringe. He's not a savage kind of character. He just there with a huge fucking juggernaut mask. And he looks at you like, I don't know, with disgust, maybe a little bit. But I'm very... I want to know what they say about him.
The biggest...
Because it's not the first time, you know? Modern Warfare 4, we have him in like 3 additional games now, except in Modern Warfare 2, of course.
Solve for us in Infinity Ward is really trying to make things look authentic and believable, real. And if you get those things right in the real world, you can bring it into the game itself.
Look, it's this big. He's, you know, I mean, I know maybe they wanted to make it more realistic, so he's not just going into war with a balaclava, but his juggernaut helmet, yo, with this carbon plates here, is this? Do they want to make it look more real with like a jet helmet? I don't know.
Ever since I was a kid, we didn't have a whole lot of money for toys and stuff like that. And so I made my toys sometimes. I would make toys out of plywood and stuff when I was getting older. I was heavy into model making because I loved Star Wars. And so I just grew up with a fascination of model making, kit bashing, and all this other stuff. And I do better when I have some physical thing in front of me to build from, and I can look at it and twist it in the light and things like that. Hey now.
Hey.
You know, they develop games because his office is so dark.
Yeah, there he goes. We build a lot of live action suits and all these builds and stuff. Ghost is one of them, and this is the appliance that we'll use. It's a foam appliance, easy to work with. So I'm just gonna cut this mask down a little bit. Maybe my designer's philosophy is responding to things that happen along the way and then trying to figure out what tools do I have to solve those problems. But when we're doing stuff like this, it needs to be like visually consistent with modern warfare. So that means as real as you can make it. And I think that's really why it's important to not just draw this stuff, but build it for real. When you're working on an iconic character, you don't know it yet. When I did the original Ghost concept...
Look at him. He did the Ghost concept. He himself. Look, it's just he has no helmet on. It's just his face covered by a mask. And then he has like this juggernaut. Wait, he did it.
On an iconic character, you don't know it yet. When I did the original Ghost concept, it was done in maybe under 2 hours. I want to say it was just 3 sketches. I had an idea from design, and I had no idea that this character would be, you know, an icon.
Like, look at this bullshit. What is this? Look at him. He's a normal guy. That's what he's a normal guy. That's what makes him special. The balaclava with the ghost face, kind of, I don't know, maybe drawn on by himself, or maybe he bought the shit. I don't know. See this kind of face, but he's still this undercover dude, the badass dude, which saves you from, or tries to save you from General Shepard, and then dies in the process. with normal kind of headgear, nothing special.
I had no idea that this character
then
would be, you know,
They decided to give him this tattooed guy. He doesn't need to be badass because you already know that he's gonna be badass. Like, no, the fuck is this abomination? This headpiece here, kind of like sawn on, stitched on by himself probably, because who the fuck would do this in like Warzone? You know what I mean? This is just too much, bro. He's a awesome undercover kind of secret shady spec ops operator. You know what?
An icon of the Modern Warfare franchise, and like,
I don't know,
the face of a lot of this stuff. Sometimes I'll just start with a sketch, and
Look,
we'll go from there.
This is a guy, you don't just what he said. You don't know him. You don't know if he's good, if he's bad, if he's awesome, or I don't know, kind of boring. But then the story unfolds, and he's badass.
I'll just start with a,
and then you put this shit up just to, I don't know if it's for kids or if I don't know what they try to show it. But you have a normal guy which acts like a man and then is tough and then blah 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 blah, and then you have a random dude which you put like a ghost mask this size onto his head, and it's like Fortnite.
sketch.
It's like, I want
And
you
we'll go from there.
to like him.
These were some early.
Yo, this is okay. This is too much maybe, but this is awesome. They could have made everything so much better. What happened?
Looks for Ghost. A few of us felt strongly that we wanted to pay an homage to the original Ghost. I think
look at him.
people that played those games back at that time
The
know and
fuck?
love, and I think that's a look that might be new to players that are just starting to see Ghost that way also. So there's something for everybody.
Something for everybody? He just
did a lot of research.
I just said that. There's something for everybody because, look at this dude with like an alien gun, but I don't know. This is awesome. This is awesome character design. Normal dude, cool dude. This is just, look, I have a fucking cape. My kind of jacket is the cape now. You can see my badass tattoos and the shit I stuck on my mask. Like,
and I think that's a look that
even this is like a normal soldier. This is, don't like it that much, but it's not bad either.
Might be new to
with
players that are
ghost
just
mask.
starting to see Ghost that way also. So there's something for everybody. We had a lot of research.
That's
with
why he's so
special
cringe in the
forces
game.
starting back in World War II, and they would customize their gear. So I see Ghost as kind of an evolution of the craftsmanship that special forces people, and even military in general, they modify their stuff for a purpose. They're doing the same stuff, only the stakes are higher. I wanted to build him as a wearable live action suit. So I've been getting some people that wear the suits. I have to kind of think about ergonomics, and because of
They give him, military guys do stuff just because they think it looks cool. And the first ghost, I will refer to him as the first ghost, he just has a mask like everyone else, but with a ghost face because it's cool. And the other one is like, yeah, I'm gonna stitch stuff onto that because I'm a serial killer. Like, fuck.
that, and has those ergonomics built into it. That dictated the way the mask actually ended up looking, because I built it physically.
This is the shit he means by that? They do stuff on purpose, so he built his own carbon steel plate, like Formula 1 car bumper into, like, shut.
There's some stuff that actually makes sense. That's the best part about going from a sketch to, some type of concept like this to actually physically.
Whoa. Russian markings, red mesa, stencils, okay, whatever. There's his stolen Russian gear, the poncho. Why the fuck does he have a poncho on? Look at him. He helmet and mask fabricated into a red mesa print. Yeah. Bro, he has a juggernaut helmet. And then he stole a Russian poncho.
To
what is this?
Some type of
What is this? They would okay,
concept
something.
like this to actually physically
Ah.
building it.
Nomad Ghost.
You know,
It
some
doesn't
type
look
of
that bad
concept
actually
like
this year,
this.
but it's I don't know. He has like Leguan leather on his arm. I don't know. No idea. This poncho for the rain and stuff. It looks good here,
To
but
actually
not in
physically
the
building it.
not on the game actually.
What I'm really excited about with the Vault Edition is that this version of Ghost
Look, he has raining gear
becomes very
because
special
oh no, it's raining. I hope my Juggernaut helmet doesn't get wet.
after the events of Modern Warfare 4. So that really is why I think it was important
This is awesome. Everything except from the helmet. What the fuck is this? He has like a mining, like a sea mine on his head.
to take so much time and effort
Ugh.
to realize this character. And
Actually,
build
the
this
guy on the
character.
left, I reacted to the trailer, and I saw this guy. You know, the face. I know the mask is South Korean, but this tech gear, sport shoes. The fucking. It's the first time I see these shoes actually. But he's actually into K-pop fashion, my guy.
really is
Nice.
why I think it was important
Awesome.
to take so much time and
Police officer with like the fuck of the fuck is this abomination? And you can see him here, but it's Captain Bryce. He's just a normal fucking dude.
effort to
He also has his mask. you
to
can see here,
realize
right
this character and build this character out. His presence in this part of DMZ really represents a next step into, you know, what I would consider like new places to go in Modern Warfare. Even their blueprints tie back to, there's some meaning in it and context and how it fits into the world of DMZ. So I am really excited about that. I'm super excited to see what people think about this when we, you know, it's released. This is Ghost
tell me about the gun.
AK. It has an Apex attachment, and it has like a drone killing attachment, which I think is pretty dope. There's all these little
What is
cool
it?
Easter eggs in those blueprints that kind of inform, they connect to the character or they connect to the region that they're going into.
But it's
with it.
crazy,
You know, a couple of those
actually. Just
weapons are actually
shout out to
manufactured
all
and come out-
digital artists out here that you can just. This picture is just. It's just a design, you know what I mean? It's not a picture.
out of a really cool
And then look, and you can show your shit off. Oh, that's
new place in DMZ
Shout out.
that players will discover. The
Prototype.
Vault Edition's kind of packed with some good goodies in there. I think people will enjoy it.
Too much. Maybe for skin it's okay, but if it's their actual weapon in the game, it's too much.
I don't
When you
like
get the
when things
rose on
look
there.
perfect. They feel digital and fabricated and unrealistic to me. So this mask is asymmetrical. I did my best when I sculpted it to make it symmetrical, but real things in the real world are they're asymmetrical. They don't line up perfectly. It's very human.
Yes. That's not that bad. Fits his philosophy, right? Because it's not symmetrical, and then somehow he had to get it, you know, on the battlefield, like do it himself. Look at this. It's okay. Never mind.
This is Tom Sacklesay. He's
I will
an
not hate anymore.
extraordinary
Maybe a little bit. But
character artist, concept artist. You want to talk about iconic characters? I think Tom is responsible for some of the, you know, some really iconic characters in the Modern Warfare franchise.
Like this character, like Joel just built the mask. He gave me the mask. I took a photo of it, put it on the body, passed it back to Joel. He worked on it. You know, we do a lot of collaboration. Send it to the character team. They start to model it. We go back. We do some tweaks. So there's a lot of back and forth collaboration that happens. But yeah, sometimes it just starts with something that Joel just puts together, and then we'll make it into a full character.
This process to me is, it's an old technique, and we're probably one of the only studios that does this. It's the DNA of how we develop here, and it's, you can see it's taken off. We've kind of grown. The process has grown with the times and the technology, and It's incredible. The fans and the community of Call of Duty decide what's iconic. And we just do our best to put together really interesting artwork that is inspiring. Yeah. And he's got a couple on this project already. I've got the feeling they might be, like the community might see it the same way, but I feel they're iconic already. They're really badass. This version of Ghost is actually really difficult to build, and it's all bespoke. So it's a one-of-a-kind build. There aren't any more of these in the world. This is it, and you know, down to all the scuffs and everything. They're all unique to this mask. So this is it. This is the source of this character right here. This is the Vault Edition Ghost mask.
I don't like to hate it.
I thought it'd be funny if there's this moment in the story where Ghost kind of comes out of the forest. He's kind of walking at you through the forest, and he's got his head down or something, and he walks up and he puts his hand on his face and pulls his mask off, like, and all this gas comes out. And you're like, what? Is he going to show us? Oh, no. It's just another mask within a mask.
Okay. Okay.